Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedlys. I would like to take a stab at a new case. It's just now hitting the news circuits. It's about this young woman by the name of Gabrielle Petito, 22 years old. She was traveling with her fiancé by the name of Brian Laundrie, spelled Laundrie, not as in laundry. They were doing cross-country van life and documenting it on Instagram and on social media. And they were traveling in a white Ford, 2012. And the fiancé went back to Florida on his own, without her. She was last seen on August 24th checking out of a hotel out of Salt Lake City, Utah. She was last heard from her parents on the 25th and the 30th, but it was only through text. It was not verbal. So actually the last actual conversation, well, she was last seen on the 24th, yeah. But so the 25th, it was, and the 30th were texts. So that may not have been her. She's been missing for weeks, under mysterious circumstances, and what else? Let's see. She did say, or there was another text saying that they made it to Grand Teton National Park. I guess they were in Wyoming. They were traveling to various parks. So I guess my question is going to be, did she even make it to Wyoming? Once that Salt Lake City contact was made, or she was last seen in Salt Lake. So I guess that's where I need to start. He did travel back alone. The car was impounded by the police, and he has since hired an attorney, and he refuses to cooperate. And he made some odd post on Instagram saying, "Till death do us part," and then he took it down. So it's not looking good for him, nor her. So let's delve in. Let's find out. Where is she? I don't have good thoughts on this. I'll just say that. His behavior screams volume. So I think basically what we're going to find out is just kind of what unfolded. I am going to ask whether or not, because I did get a list of questions I think would be really good to ask. I could do my pendulum for that as well, because it is yes and no. Would be like, was there drugs involved? Did she overdose and he left her there? Is he complicit? Will there be a conviction? Abuse of corpse, and why not? Why is he not looking for her? You know, that's why it looks so bad. So here we go. What happened with Gabrielle? What happened with Gabrielle? What happened with Gabrielle? Sorry, I have a bunch of notes because I didn't want to leave anything out. Here we go. What happened with Gabrielle? Spirit guides and angels, please be clear. What happened with Gabrielle? What happened with Gabrielle? There we go. We have here the 8 of Wands in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse. So this was something that the arrows of love. 8 of Wands in the upright is arrows of love. So I would say there was arrows of hate. And it's also being social. So this is not being social, and because it's in reverse, and it's not a situation they can overcome. So this is a ruin card. This person is not going to overcome whatever the hell they got themselves into. So not overcoming. It's dark. The person's suffering, trying to get out of the situation, and not being very successful. Things are breaking and falling apart pretty quickly here, as you can see. So things are falling apart. That's what it's looking like. Things were falling apart. Let's get another one. What happened with Gabrielle? Please be clear. Gabrielle. Here we go. We've got here the King of Wands, upright. That's what happened to her. Looks like he decided to take measures into his hands with the King of Wands. That is being the leader, the courage, taking charge. So he was taking charge of everything. Let's see, what else do I have here? And we have here the Hierophant upright. So he was in charge of the relationship between the two of them. He seemed to be they were going to get married. They were engaged. So That's what that's looking like. So that's in the past position. They were going to get married. They were engaged. They were looking forward to it. Next card I have here, Page of Pentacles. So they're being, you know, they were on a new journey together. They were taking off, doing fun stuff together. Oh, there goes my puppies. Odin, be quiet. Yeah, so it's a Pentacles upright. So this is positive new beginning. They took a new positive beginning, but there were something that came up that he felt he could not overcome, or because he's right here. So there was something that he felt he could not overcome. And then I also have here the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position. So there was an ending closure that was coming between them. Something happened. There was an ending closure. And this is not feeling wealthy. This is not feeling abundant. It's in the reverse position. So there was no abundance. It's dark. It's gloomy. They're sharing their energy, but things are not going well. And it's underneath this situation here where this is something they could not overcome. And they were trying to be partners here. He was trying to stay in control. Leader, courage, fame. He liked the fame. He liked the attention he was getting with this road trip. Also, what I have here is it came to a Two of Swords moment where it's in reverse. So they were breaking up. There was a breakup that was happening here. And there was no balance between the two of them. And things were getting kind of in the red, as you can see. Anger, you know, frustration, looking out at the dead earth. It was dying. The relationship was dying. So they ran into some problems between the two of them. There was something between the two of them that was not going well. And Queen of Swords, woo, Queen of Swords, upright. So she was being honest and self-sufficient, bold and assertive. So maybe she said, maybe we shouldn't stay together. Maybe we shouldn't get married. We shouldn't get married. This isn't working out. And he was trying to be the leader. He liked the fame and the attention he was getting within the relationship. Under the surface, we have here Two of Pentacles in reverse. Once again, these two are breaking up. The energies weren't balanced together. They couldn't juggle their energies together very well. The relationship was dying, falling off, and just withering. The relationship, the ground was cracking, foundations cracking. So they started falling apart. They just obviously started not getting along on this road trip. It's making it very clear here. In the center of it, what do I have here? We have here Queen of Cups in the reverse position. So this is also the Queen of Cups in the reverse position is also delving into drugs and alcohol. It is also, it is insecurity. So she was feeling very insecure within the relationship and wanted to break up. She was not liking it anymore. So maybe he was making her feel insecure because she was quite the butterfly, free spirit, very confident, loving energy apparently. Really beautiful, beautiful energy, really self-sufficient. She wasn't apparently impressed with clothing, material items. She was really impressed with experiences. So it seems to me, based on the description from the parents, that she was quite a light, quite a bright light on this earth plane. And, you know, not impressed with superficiality. Based on that, she probably saw some dark characteristics in his personality. She didn't like the control. She knew that he was interested in the fame and the attention he was getting with the IG posts and all the Instagram posts and everything. He was getting a lot of attention by being connected to her, but she was wanting to break it off, and so he was not probably happy about that. She clearly wanted out, is what I'm getting from this. And that this marriage was not going to happen. So now let's find out what happened, what occurred after that. What occurred after that? So we got a baseline here. We got the baseline. She wanted out. So I'm not surprised by that. And he was not going to probably have it. So what occurred next? Did she ever leave that hotel? Did she ever leave that hotel? Did she ever leave that hotel? ever leave that hotel in Utah alive? Did she ever leave that hotel in Utah alive? Did she ever leave that hotel in Utah alive? And I might have to ask my pendulum because it is a yes or no. But I will see what I can get here. We've got here 8 of Cups upright. So it was an action to overcome and seeking, moving on. So I would say she did make it out of there alive because she was able to move on. And they did overcome it. So she did get out of there alive with the Page of Swords upright. So I would say yes. Yeah, she did get out alive out of that hotel. But this is, it's a card of curiosity. So they were going to take a look at another location, apparently, which was in Montana. Was it Montana? Did I say it was Montana? Let me just get my notes here again, make sure I don't. Let's see. No, Wyoming. Wyoming. They went to Wyoming. So yes, they went to check out Wyoming. So she made it out of there. They went to go be curiosity and check out Wyoming. But what happened in Wyoming? Things got dark in Wyoming. We got the star, and it's dark. So this is where things went south, was in Wyoming. This is where it was the wrong thing. This is where everything went dark between them. So the star in reverse. So this is lack of faith, being ignored and arrogant. So he was feeling ignored. He felt the sting of her not wanting to be with him. There was this arrogance in this position. Upright, star is healing. There's hope for the future. He lost hope for his future with her. He knew there was no future with her. And he knew there was a disconnect here. And there was a lack of faith, and a total disconnect was happening between them. So this is where everything went bad, was in Wyoming. Wyoming is where she probably died, in my opinion. I don't think she's alive. But we've got to keep pulling. 8 of Cups, upright. So this was an emotional thing to overcome. And it's looking like he's standing there alone, overlooking the side. So I'm thinking he left her alone, probably in the mountains or in some place, alone, single. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. And then we got here, yeah, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. So the path came to an end. This exciting path came to an end, and it's also pages in the reverse position is total arrested development, like a childhood wound lashing out. So he felt slighted, as far as I'm concerned, because you're getting to a super immature energy. Pages are immature to begin with. They're kind of childlike energy. When you put it in reverse, you're going into childhood wounds now. So this is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person is not going to be cautious whatsoever. This person's not going to be polite. There is no positive new beginning. So he knew there was no more new beginnings with her. No more new beginnings at all. No more new beginnings. So this was sort of an ending. This was like the end of the road of their trip, was Wyoming. Then we have 4 of Cups in the reverse position. Yes, stability in reverse. They were not stable. They were breaking apart. They were completely breaking apart. Yeah, it's not looking good. And we have here the Empress, this is birthing something new. Birthing something new. She was loving, kind energy, nurturing energy. And it's birthing something new with the King of Pentacles here. So this is a guy who is, loving energy. He wanted to keep her. He wanted to marry her and be her King of Pentacles, basically. I don't think he could let go of her, is how I feel. This is what he was hoping for. This is what he was striving for, but it was all falling apart. I'm going to keep pulling a few more here. Let's see. Let's clarify this King of Pentacles in the upright. King of Pentacles upright. What I have here is the Chariot. The Chariot. Yeah, he wanted to push forward with her. He wanted to push forward. He wanted to win with her, but he ended up with the Ten of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles came out too. So that was the ending, but it was a complete, total, no abundance between each other. It's a bad ending, a dark ending. So they had this dark ending between them. And he really wanted to push forward, and he wanted to win with her. He wanted success with her, but she was putting the brakes on it. Under the surface, we have here 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles in the upright position. Yeah. So, you know, the 9 of Pentacles was the goal here subconsciously. He wanted this fulfillment. He wanted comfort and gain with her. You know, and this is fulfillment. He wanted this fulfillment. Subconsciously, he wanted fulfillment. He really wanted fulfillment with her, and with the Lovers, consciously with the Lovers in the upright position. So I don't think he could let go of her because if she wanted out. So now I'm hitting the pendulum here because I can't get sometimes answers with cards, especially if it's yes or no. So let's ask. Let's ask. Were there drugs involved and she died of an overdose? Did she accidentally die of an overdose? Did they decide to do drugs and she died of an overdose accidentally? Did she possibly die of an overdose? No. Okay, so that's out. Did he strangle her? Because usually that's the way lovers do it. Did he strangle her in anger and kill her? Did he strangle her and take her out? Did he take her out? Did he take her out? Did he take out her life force? Did he take out her life force? Did he murder her? Yes, he did. Did he bury her out in the wilderness? Did he bury her out in Wyoming? Did he bury her out in Wyoming? Is she buried? Is she buried? Nope, she's not buried. Okay, so he did take her out. She's not buried. Will they be able to find her? Will they be able to find her? Will they be able to locate what remains of her? Let's put it that way. Yes. Did the animals already get a hold of her? Did the animals already get a hold of her? The animals already get a hold of her? Yes. So it's going to be whatever they can recover, sadly. Will he get a conviction? 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 Yes. Yes, he will. Will they give him life? Will they give him life? Will they give him life in prison? Life in prison? Will they give him life in prison? Yes, they will. Okay, so I think, will he continue to fight? Will he continue to fight with his lawyers? Will he continue to fight with his lawyers? Oh, wow, no. So he's going to probably end up breaking. Will he break down and admit it? Will he end up breaking down, admitting it? Will he break down and admit what he did? Will he end up breaking down? Will he end up bending and breaking? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Okay, is he going to do it for lesser time? Is he going to try and do it for lesser time? Lesser time? Lesser time. Maybe. Okay, so it's looking like he's going to break down, you guys. He's guilty, guilty, guilty. He's not cooperating. He's just trying to hide the fact. Yeah, they'll find some parts, but he left her out in the wilderness. So, yeah, that is really, really sad. I feel bad for the parents because yeah, let's find out. What's his alibi going to be? What's his alibi strategy going to be for now? What's his alibi strategy going to be for now? What's his alibi strategy for now? What's going to be his alibi strategy? Well, I got this one right here. These want to come out. We got 3 of Pentacles upright, that they were working together nicely. He's going to say they were creating, expanding, working well. They were friends. They were celebrating. Everything was just going great. You know, they were mastering this whole work thing, this whole trip. They were masters of this trip and gaining experience. But, you know, yeah, the experience was positive. So he's going to say the experience was really positive. Then I've got 2 of Pentacles in the dark area, dark here. Now, so things did start to look bad between them, and that she looked out to go see where she could go. You know, she decided to take a fork in the road. So he's going to say she left him high and dry out in the wilderness and decided to take a fork in the road and left him And 6 of Wands in this position is in the reverse. So there was no victory here, and there was no victory in the fighting. He couldn't win. He couldn't talk her into anything different to come back to the car or whatever. So he's going to say she left him high and dry out in the wilderness, and that there were emotional conflicts and everything was breaking apart within the relationship. But he's going to put the blame on her that she took off and just left him. She was an idiot and she left him. That's what he's going to say. And that there was lots of emotions here. But negative emotions with the 9 of Cups. You know, misery, things were breaking, falling apart, not happy. Here we're happy, content. This is not so happy and content. So they were emotionally fighting, and we have here the Devil card. And we have the Devil card, and that they were basically fighting it out. She was willing to do anything to win. You know, I couldn't convince her otherwise. She's stubborn. She's got to have her way. You know, so that's what he's going to say, you know. And we got the Moon here, very emotional. And I've also got the Hangman, so, you know, but it's in the good position. So she was trying to go away. She needed to think things through. She was trying to get a new perspective on this trip. She just left me high and dry. I thought she was going to come back, but then I didn't see her. She didn't come back, so then I left. I got tired of waiting. And it ended up being an 8 of Wands. I could not overcome the problem. She wasn't coming back to me. So this was something I knew I could not overcome. So I had to think quickly and get out of there with the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse position because she left me. She decided to take off. I don't know where she's at. So he's going to claim that she just totally took off. They had this major argument and she took off. That's going to be his alibi. And he's going to claim innocence, that he did not touch her. He didn't do anything. It's going to completely fall on her. He's going to claim innocence based on her anger, lack of control over herself, and being emotional. So that's going to be his angle. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye.